Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, a chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. This one will be fair caught. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. It's hard running there through a tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Snags a quick throw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Looks like the Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down after the completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield, and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he's tackled after the catch. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go. And he pulls it in for a big gain. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Bearcats have come to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Ball handed off.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Anderson. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up that.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a quick grab. Finding some room with the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. They'll hand it off. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they hand it off to the back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Fourth down, looking to throw for him. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bearcats hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A strong fight back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The back's got it. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to run it with the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll pitch it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown for the U. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Cincinnati, 17.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down and 10 now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be brought down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was his old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There's the handoff. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Cincinnati, 17.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he's hit just before the throw. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The DB's backing off from the line now. The pass rush closing in. Short connection to the tight end here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Oh, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And he lost it deep over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Bearcats pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Now 55 weak.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.